Rivals gang, welcome back to another exciting video.
Now, in today's video, we are going to be picking our top picks from the season for Liverpool and United.
Yep.
This is going to be tough for both of us because of very different reasons. So, United haven't had a very good season.
We've had a shit season. not very good season.
Oh,
We've had a shit
gosh.
season. I'm just glad it's over.
Abu Trent, relax.
Proceed.
Liverpool have also had a somewhat good, a somewhat bad season, considering the way the season ended for us.
It was a good season, just ended bad.
Yeah. But we are going to be picking our top players from the season.
I didn't agree to this. I just had to do it.
Let's begin with playmaker of the season. So for United, who's that going to be for you?
Has to be Bruno. We also Bruno. I think without Bruno is Bruno is our playmaking machine.
Yeah, he's instrumental.
Yes, he's the connection between. So I gotta give it to Bruno, man.
Yeah.
That guy, he's a menace.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. And for Liverpool, I'm going to go with Salah, obviously, because he's had the most assists in the team. So he's definitely the one creating, more of the goals and also scoring the goals as well. So that would be my playmaker of the season. Yeah, congratulations to Salah and to Fernandes for winning the Rivals Award of the season. Now, so the youngster of the season. Now, for me, it's definitely going to be Harvey Elliott because he has proven time and time again that he did deserve to start most of the games last season. And I think Klopp even said that one thing he regretted most was not giving Elliott more game time. Right? So I think he is the one who stands out in that Liverpool squad. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. With me, Zayvin,
No debate.
Mainu, our star boy, our shining star, in just how many months, the things Mainu has achieved is commendable. And if only he hadn't started the season with an injury, I can just imagine how impactful he would have been to us. So has to be Mainu, hands down.
Congratulations to Harvey Elliott and Kobe Mainu for winning the youngsters of the season for Liverpool and Manchester United. Now to overrated player of the season. Who's that going to be for United? Overrated.
Rashi.
Rashi
was so overrated this season. Not in the way that he could perform so brilliant. He has so much potential, but Rashford was such a disappointment this season. And I mean, I still get to back, he's still my guy. He's still I feel like Rashford on his best day is something to record with. But this season just wasn't it. I'm pretty sure it's one of those seasons that just wasn't clicking for him. Hopefully we see more next season.
Yeah. For Liverpool, it would have to be Dominic Szoboszlai for me because he started the season. Don't get me wrong. Why are you laughing?
Sharon was so in love with Szoboszlai at the beginning of the season.
See,
he used to brag about
he had a crazy start to the season,
and then
it just went downhill. I don't know whether after the injury he had, it just went. It was just a slump.
You had a good start. My husband the whole season.
It just the slope just came down and it was just downhill from there. But in the beginning, you could see Liverpool fans were comparing him to Gerrard, very impressed with him. But he was just very disappointed at the end of the day.
Endo was even more impressive.
Exactly. So congratulations to Szoboszlai and to Rashford for the overrated players for Manchester United and Liverpool. Now to the underrated players of the season. Now it's going to be the same for the previous video where I said that Endo was very instrumental in the season. He's definitely the underrated player of the season.
For United, hands down Dalo.
Yeah.
Dalo had such a brilliant season, and it's annoying. It's very annoying that we had such a bad season. Because if we had like a really good season, we would have been up there and hyped up.
Yeah.
Dalo was so impressive, and I couldn't even be upset with him when he made like too many mistakes in the season, because he was our man of the season, hands down.
So congratulations to Endo and Dalo for winning the Rivals Underrated Players of the Season. Now to the unsung heroes of the season. Who's that going to be? I think for me, it's going to be Kwanzaa. So he's a young lad who has come into the senior squad this season, and he's had a brilliant season. Liverpool fans are probably going to say that his mistake at United, really slumped his season a bit, but he has shined, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I said it in the previous video. Mark Sauce. He was just our hero this season. He was just a guy you knew if you brought him on would impact the game some way, somehow. It was nice to finally have something like that in the team. Yeah. But as I said, do not start him in a game. Don't let him be your starting 11.
Oh my
Criminal.
So, congratulations to Kwanzaa and to Max Sauce for the unsung heroes of the season. Now to our top 5 goals of the season, Liverpool and Manchester United. Ooh. Your top 5 goals.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Hard. We've actually had really good goals this season. Number 5, I would go for Ahmad's goal in the FA Cup. That winning goal, because if that goal wasn't there, what else would be there? Number 4, I would go for Mainu's goal against Wolves, because that's a perfect way to score your very first goal in the Premier League and for Man United. Number 3, now this is hard. It's hard, but I'm going to go for Bruno's goal. That goal, which one? The one against Liverpool? No. The one he kicked it. So I think Burnley. Yes, Bruno's goal against Burnley. Bruno has had some really good goals this season. He hasn't scored as much this season, but he has had bangers. Yeah,
makes sense.
Now your top 3. I want to leave my name.
Now my top 3. See, so that game against Fulham could have just been our top 5 goals of the season, because I don't know how we're just scoring bangers upon bangers. But I am going to pick a few from there. However, my number 5 would be Darwin Núñez in the Europa League. I'm not sure, I can't even remember who we were playing. But that goal was just something. I don't know if Liverpool fans will remember, but I know that you remember that goal that I'm talking about.
You have to remember.
You have to remember. If you don't remember,
I don't care, but you have to remember.
Wow. Anyway, so my number 4 would definitely be Trent against Fulham as well.
The free kick.
No, not the free kick. The very last, the last goal, the 4th goal that he scored, the one that won it for us. Yeah, that was a crazy goal for different reasons. My number 3 is going to be a tight one between Darwin Núñez, the chip goal I was talking about, against Brentford, and the same Darwin Núñez against Nottingham Forest, the very last minute goal he scored for us when we were drawing the game and he came out, it's going to be a tight one, but I'm going to go for the chip just because it has so much sauce. So much sauce. Yeah.
Núñez has so much potential.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm sure he would. I just hope the new manager gives him time. But if he doesn't, then sadly,
not just the new manager, the fans need to, because this season they have really given him a lot of
hard time.
Yeah,
to be honest, and it's already probably a hard time for himself. So the fans need to pipe down a bit.
Your top 2?
My top 2, definitely Rashford's goal in the derby against City.
Yeah, that goal was good.
That
Brilliant.
was just a perfect time to score the first goal in that game, just to rattle them because we all knew we were not going to win that game. Yeah. But then it was the assist from Bruno, as I said, creative machine.
Yeah.
To Rashford. Rashford just has a thing for scoring against the top 6.
Bro.
His record against them is just.
Yeah.
He could have a shitty game, but always get a goal against the top 6. And that's also one thing I like about Rashford. So that goal was everything. Number 1, undefeated.
Yeah.
Prime. Yeah. The star boy. Garnacho against Everton. Like that game had so much pressure coming into it because of the Everton FFP charges and the points that we deducted. I really went into that game thinking we were going to lose, to be honest. And it was just nice to see how the boys put that behind them and be like,
honestly, that goal was.
But that goal was top 10.
That was it. So for me, my number 2 would be another tight one between Trent's goal against Manchester City when we were chasing the game, when they had scored 1, we were trying to equalize. I think that goal, it's stuck with me for a while. Between that and Szoboszlai scored 1 goal against Leicester. That goal was a banger. So if I had to choose, I'll go with Trent's goal just because it was against City. My number 1 will be McAllister. Charlie, that goal. That goal was,
When they score, they're like this, then you know.
It was too hot to touch. Anyway, so congratulations to McAllister and Garnacho on winning the Rivals Award for Best Goals of the Season. Yeah. Now to the final award, Player of the Season.
You know, it's between two guys for United because we can't not mention a Capitano Bruno.
Yep.
Because Bruno influences our game so much.
Yeah.
And even though the season was bad, he still, even on his bad days, I'm now seeing that even on his bad days, he's trying something.
Yeah.
And then we have our standout guy, our defender, Dalo.
Right.
But
honestly, that
I
was
have to
really
give it
good
to Dalo because
he's been very instrumental.
He's been very instrumental. I feel like the only thing Dalo needs to work on was more of his defense. Like you're a defender, sometimes you have to act like a defender.
Yeah.
But most of the time, he acts more like he's a forward, a winger than a defender.
Yeah.
Definitely Dalo.
Makes sense. I think mine would definitely be McAllister for the same reason as always. He came into a midfield that was non-existent and he came to completely change our season. He was very instrumental, so it would have to be McAllister for me. Another person I would probably say is Joe Gomez. He was very underrated this season as well, but it would have to be McAllister for me. Signing and player of the season for Liverpool.
But I must also mention a player that also impressed me this season, which was Maguire, because Maguire was Maguire was one player where everybody didn't want to see him in the
True. I think he should have been your unsung hero.
Yeah. But then the thing is it's hard to choose because Max also had like a very impactful season with United. But Maguire too was very impressive, to be honest. To the extent that he could be injured and I'm like, Charlie, I can't believe Maguire is injured.
Yeah.
That is a great change. Take criticism and use it.
He really channeled it in some kind of way. It's really commendable.
Like players need to do. Sometimes you take the criticism, ignore it. Because he never even mentioned, he doesn't mention all the criticism he has received. Even the manager dropped him last season and still came in and impacted us.
I think he's been very brilliant defensively this season.
I had to mention it.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's rate our season out of 10 for United.
Why do you want to do this to me? Why?
What is your final rating this season?
Injuries messed us up this season completely. So I would give our season a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was an all-time low.
It was a low.
Yeah.
Our first time being a terrible. Our worst ever finish And to some extent, I can't blame Ten Hag because of the injuries, but to some extent, I can blame him because some of his decisions and his game management was costly in most of our games. In April, to be exact, that month, April, we could have gotten so many points in April that we let slide. So
for Liverpool, I'm going to say a solid 7. We did start the season well. It looked like we were going in the right direction. We did win a trophy, so a solid 7, and club's final season with Liverpool as well. So yeah,
I mean,
it was an okay season.
4, we are still in the final, so we'll see. Maybe if you win the final, then it will increase to 5, but it's still 4. Still is a bad
Oh gosh. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video.
And join the rivals game.
Most importantly, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye.